the largest fruit grown on a tree. Jackfruit. Commonly grown across Uganda, it's an ingredient that diners across the world are now demanding.
What you see is a big rise in numbers of vegetarians. Previously, it was fueled only by concerns about animal health, but now you see with livestock farming that it has some consequences. Consumers in Europe have a growing concern about that, and that fuels demand.
Experts say the largest markets for jackfruit are currently in Europe and the United States. And while the crop here has long been grown by a patchwork of smallholder farmers, the infrastructure to meet growing demand is relatively young. Something Uganda's National Federation of Farmers is hoping to change.
It needs to be coordinated well to ensure that both the policy and the market and the farmer and the research are getting around the same table and saying this is a big opportunity. How do we make sure we get bigger markets? Because if the US and the Netherlands work very well, we could go to Abu Dhabi. But to go there, not one or two individuals or companies can do this. So we need to now start coordinating ourselves along this value chain.
Companies like Jakana Foods and Fiber Foods have emerged in recent years to fill the gap.
Currently, we have 1,900 smallholder farmers registered in our traceability tool. And those are the farmers that we're harvesting from.
Originally funded in 2019 through an accelerator program called Business Lab Uganda, created by the Dutch Embassy in Uganda, Fiber Foods established a new value chain for jackfruit in 2021.
The first value chain that we developed has been for young jackfruit. And the product that we're making is called Prime Jack. We really aimed to make sure value addition happened in Uganda. I think with a lot of fresh fruit products, you see that they're being exported and then value is added in other parts of the world. But we felt like it's only fair if the Ugandan economy actually benefits from having such a product.
Here at a processing facility just outside of Kampala, the company focuses on drying the fruit as opposed to many other countries that slice it and can it.
Our current production capacity is about 500 kilos per week.
From producer to product, the biggest challenge is developing a sustainable industry.
If you add the value, there's good business to be done, but it requires a joint effort of a lot of different stakeholders. So of government for a good tax regime, financing institutions with better affordable financing, knowledge institutes with R&D.
The company says their research shows that the country produces 9 billion jackfruit a year, leaving a long runway for increasing the volume of fruit to export.
The aim for 2024 is to ship 10 containers to Europe. So that means 65 tons of dehydrated jackfruit, which equals to about 1 million fresh jackfruits that go into the production center.
With agriculture currently contributing around 24% to Uganda's GDP and 35% of the country's exports, all eyes are on the economic potential of jackfruit.
If you have things like jackfruit coming on board, that actually increases and improves the prospects of the agriculture sector. The sector has the potential to even go to 40%, 45% contribution to GDP, but most importantly, even contribution to export.